Hey everybody, it's Twyla's mom Lisa, and I am here to answer the questions that I received on my Q&A giveaway video that I did last week to celebrate my anniversary and birthday. And I got 58 questions to answer. Now, I did say in a previous video that, or in my giveaway video, that I was going to read everyone's name and everyone's question, whether it was a repeat question or what, because everyone likes to hear their name on, you know, the camera, the YouTube world. Yeah. Some people do have channels, some people do not. If you are curious as to if they have a channel, you can just click on their name, you know, if they leave a comment, or you can just write a comment below, ask me if they have a channel, and I'll let you know whether they do or not. And if while I'm reading them, if I definitely know that they have a channel, I'll let everyone know. But anyway, I have taped this twice already, and both times they were astronomical amounts of time. So I'm going to try to do this one more time without getting into all the chit chat that I did. Okay, let's get started. Today is August the 5th. It's Friday night. Just woke up an hour ago, so excuse the hot mess you're seeing here. Yeah. And I'm going to take a sip of my Coca-Cola. Okay, the first question comes from, and one other thing, I will pronounce names wrong. If it offends you, I'm really sorry. Just leave me a comment below and tell me the correct way to pronounce it, okay? I'm sorry for that, guys. So the first question comes from Jill Majunkins. What pets do you have? I have 2 dogs, Australian Shepherds, and I have 1 cat, a tortoiseshell calico. Jeannie Peterson wants to know, how long is my hair? My hair used to go all the way down to my hips. It now only goes about a little below midway on my back. I couldn't tell you how many inches because I did get 3 inches cut off in May though. Luna Soul. She mentioned Halloween is my favorite holiday, so she wanted to know my favorite scary movie. I don't really get into blood and gore type movies like Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't get into those, but I do like more of a suspenseful type of scary movie, like Stephen King movies, M. Night Shyamalan movies, things like that. Yeah, I would have to think my favorite movie from Stephen King was Needful Things, and I don't even know if that was a movie or a series. Yeah, but that was my favorite Stephen King, Needful Things. Christina loves urban exploring. She does have a channel that I do know. I don't know about the other 3 ladies. How long have I been at my current job? My current job, I've been there for 2 years, August 27th. Washi tape lover. Best way to organize craft supplies. Let's see. Can you guys see, like over here in this corner? I have 3 ring binders. I have 19 of those. And inside those binders, I have page protectors, and they are all categorized. Like I have spring, girls, boys, birthday, Halloween, Christmas, things like that. They all have a category, and that is where I put my stickers. Right below it is those, there we go, is those boxes. These are called stackers, and that is what I keep my washi tape in. All of these here have different items in them. Like I've got tags in one and things like that, ribbon in another, and I have everything labeled. My best advice for organizing is be versatile, because the more you buy, you'll need to revamp your organizing. The more you use, you'll have to redo it all. So be versatile with your organization. Sarah Casey, how long have I been married? I have been with my husband for 15 years. We have been married for 11. Kara Ibromeith. Hi, Sarah. Go and check her channel out. She's a great gal. Any big craft projects to come? I want to start trying to do some card making, and yeah, I might try to make a couple of Halloween cards. Yeah. Sally Urington, Dollar Tree or Dollar General, which is my favorite? Dollar Tree. Dollar General, you've really got to watch them because sometimes they can be more expensive than Walmart. You would think that Dollar General would be cheaper, but not always. So Dollar Tree, definitely. TD, how many hours per week do I work? I work a typical 40 hours. How do I function on my days off? Because I work third shift. I used to have no problem going back to sleeping at night and things like that. But the older I get, I find it harder to stay asleep at night. A lot of people, like today is my day off. A lot of people I work with will just go home and they will not go to bed. They'll just stay up all day long. Then they'll go to bed about 8 o'clock at night, so that way they can be back into a normal thing. I personally do not do that. I think it's hard on your body. I need my sleep, and by 12 o'clock, noon, on my day off, I have got to go to bed. So I don't do that. Now I'll go to bed tonight, around midnight, 1 o'clock, and I'll sleep for a few hours and I'll be up pretty early in the morning. But yeah, anyway. Amy's got a glue gun. She asked me several questions. Hi, Amy. I love you. And she has got a channel. She wants to know what kind of music I listen to. Currently, I'm listening to alternative rock, I guess. I'm not sure what category it would be called. But my favorite band and singer, let's see, I listen a lot, 80s music, 70s, 60s, a couple of 60s music, songs I listen to, like the Beatles and such, 90s, anything but country. I don't care for country. I don't care for jazz. And right now I popped in my Red Hot Chili Peppers CD. I put that in probably a month ago, and I just can't get enough of them. I listen to them all the time. So right now, currently, my favorite band or singer is, at the moment, it is Red Hot Chili Peppers. I've been a fan of theirs since the 80s, yeah. And, but, let's see. Guns N' Roses, oh, yeah. I don't know. I love Guns N' Roses. Have I always lived in Missouri? No, I have not. When I grew up, got married, my ex-husband was a Marine, so we lived in Tennessee, we lived in California, lived in Kansas. Then when we broke up, I moved to Sioux City, Iowa, and lived there for a little while. And I was born in Oklahoma and lived there for the first 2 years of my life. Besides black, what is my favorite color? Black is number one, then it'd be white, and then gold. Happy Mel wants to know where I would go on vacation and why. I would go to New Orleans. I went there about 12 years ago. Fell in love with it. Love New Orleans, Louisiana. Love it. How many years have I been married? 11. Amy Coffer. How did I adjust to night shift? Well, when I started night shift, it was about 19 years ago. And let's see, I was hired and then I was going to start the next week. So I just stayed up as late as I possibly could every night that first week, the week before I went to work. And I would sleep, during the day, of course, and that's how I got adjusted to it. My children were the ones who had the hardest time. Not my youngest two, they were raised with me being on third shift, but my older three were teenagers. So they had a hard time adjusting to the fact that, you know, at noon they had to be quiet, because mom is asleep. How long have I been married? 11 years. Okay, Deli Wright wants to know who is Twyla. Twyla is my youngest child. She is my only daughter out of 5 children. Sarah Y2. What do I love about YouTube? I love the friends I've made. The people that I have met and the friends I've made, I feel like they have been my friends for my entire life. Like, we went to high school together. We grew up together. I may never ever meet these people in person, but I feel like, I don't know, we just clicked. There's a few ladies on here that we just clicked. And that's what I love the most, is meeting the people I have met. Who do I watch on YouTube? I have too many to name, and I don't want to miss anyone. So go to my homepage and you can find out who I have been watching. Carol Johnson wants to know my favorite TV show. My very, very favorite is The Walking Dead. Second favorite is Game of Thrones. And then I have several more that I watch. Carol Smith, what is made in my factory? We make laundry care products in my factory, but my company does make other things, but in the plant, the physical plant that I work in, that's what we do. Gina Brake, well, I do other videos like a craft room tour. Sure, I'll do a craft room tour. Can I clean it first? I will eventually do a craft room tour. I will. Will Twyla ever be in a video? Probably not. She was in one video where we did a Lyme disease challenge, so she did do that with me. But other than that, she really has no interest at this time. Josie, congratulations on your engagement, Josie. She wants to know the easiest part of being married and the hardest part of being married. This was a tough one for me. It's just not a question that you think of at the top of your head. The easiest part for me, not for you and not for anyone else, is the unconditional love that I have for my husband. He may make a mess in the kitchen and it just ticks me off, but I love him. So that is the easiest part. I have unconditional love for him that forgives those type of things. The hardest part was because it was just me and my children. My youngest was a year old when we started dating, and then she was 3, almost 4 when we got married. She knows no one else as her father. My husband is her father. The hardest part was letting go of some of the responsibilities that I had to do on my own and trusting him to take those responsibilities over. I still, to this day, have issues with that. I feel like I want to do it all. But yeah, Josie, these were tough questions. Yeah, you stumped me on these. Judy Davis, yes, I do work third shift, Judy, and what do? I make laundry products, laundry soap, a dry bleach product, and I really can't divulge what company I work for and the products that we make. It's a copyright, I can't divulge where I work. Amber Hunter. How long have I been married, and do I have any advice? I've been married for 11 years, with my husband for 15. Do I have any advice? Have fun. If you cannot laugh and have fun, you're going to get bored. Yeah, it's like with everything. If you can't have fun at it, you get bored. Have fun with each other. Make each other laugh. Go out of your way to make each other laugh. Even if you have to look on the internet to find a joke of the day, have fun. Now, number 21. I know I'm going to pronounce your name wrong, honey, but I'm sorry. Arcely Belmontes. How many grandkids? I have 8. 4 girls and 4 boys. Cheryl West. Oh, that was another favorite TV show that I have is Saturday Night Live. She wants to know who my favorite Saturday Night Live character is because she's also a big fan of Saturday Night Live, and her favorite is Rosanna Dana. Rosanna Dana. My favorite, oh God, Molly Shannon. Who is that girl she plays? That Catholic school girl that smells her armpits. Yeah, when she does that. What is that character's name? I love that character. And then she played, Molly Shannon also played another character when she goes, "Book 'em, Dano, I'm 5'0", I'm 50, and she pulls her pants clear up to her bosom, and does this little dance routine. Yeah, I love Molly Shannon and all the characters she played. I love them. But Rosanna Dana was pretty good too. The way she bugged Jane Curtin, oh my gosh, she just irritated Jane Curtin. Linda Crespo wants to know what I do for a living and how long I've done it. I've always worked in a factory. I've worked in a factory since I was 15 years old. During the summer, I did go to high school, and I graduated and everything. But during the summer, when I was a kid, you could work in a factory. And how long have I done it? My present job, I've been there for 2 years, and we make laundry care products. Susan Timchak, what crafts do I do? And a lot of paper crafts, flip books, pocket letters. I want to dabble into some card making. Will I share my products? I have shared my products the end of each month. I try to do a project share. So look back in my videos and you should see what I did in July. Miss Martinez, what made you start YouTube? I've watched YouTube for a few years now, and I just decided to do it one day, and I did it. Susan J. Tell your daughter happy birthday, August 1st. Yep. What do I love about my state? The only thing I can think of at the moment, we're smack dab in the middle of everything, and we have the changing seasons. We do have fall. We do have a winter, we have a spring, and we do have a summer. So there you go. Susan Heritek. Have I always lived in Missouri? No, I have not. I was born in Oklahoma. I've lived in Kansas, then Missouri. Then I moved to Tennessee, California. I've lived in Iowa, and now I'm back in Missouri. Okay, one more question, then we'll have to do a part 2. Faye Blatcher. She wants to know my ring finger size. My wedding ring is a size 7. My right hand, though, I have smashed my hands in a car door when I was a little girl, maybe about a year old. I got my hand, no, I was probably about 2 or 3. I was old enough to be trying to get out of a car by myself. But anyway, my hand got smashed, and I wear a size 9. So, yeah, you can tell. And, let's see. I can answer one more. CB wants to know if I sew. I did a long time ago. I used to sew all the time. And now I just haven't. I don't sew anymore. My sewing machine broke years ago, and I just never did take it back up. Okay, guys, I'm going to get off of here, and stay tuned for part 2. It will probably be up, tomorrow rather than today. And so stay tuned for part 2, and I will talk to you later. Don't forget to subscribe, give a thumbs up, and leave me a comment. Bye-bye.